It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Rendon has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local station. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Line towards center field. Richard is right there, one down.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And this one is wide for ball one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run. So striding in, Derek Fisher. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Kevin Biggio comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Short, hit hard. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Thaiss. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this.
A dive by Pujols. Got him.
The bat. The center fielder.
Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Long throw to third, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Popped him up. Simmons shading to his right. And the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Hard hit ball to short, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Justin Upton now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're...
Yeah, and they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. Grichuk is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Kevin Biggio will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now in the box, Brian Goodwin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Max Stassi. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Teoscar Hernandez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.